The right to privacy is not actually found in the Constitution. The word privacy does not appear in any of the amendments or in the Constitution proper. However, we do have a right to privacy, at least according to the court. Supreme Court has generally ruled that this is implicit in our constitutional protections, partially because it is an unenumerated right under the Ninth Amendment. Remember, the Ninth Amendment protects us and our rights that have not been listed. The court also said that it was implied by the First, Fourth, and Fifth Amendment. If we are able to practice our own religion and say things that we believe and have freedom of speech, we also have to have freedom of thought. And that involves our freedom to have our own thoughts privately and to not speak, right? That was part of Justice Jackson's ruling in West Virginia Board of Education versus Barnett, that the government cannot force you to speak against your own religious convictions. Therefore, you must have privacy to not speak. The Fourth Amendment protects our belongings, right, against unlawful search and seizure, meaning we must have some privacy in our belongings. The Fifth Amendment protects you against self-incrimination, meaning, again, you have the right to private thoughts, to think things that the government cannot force you to say. So the court has said that this casts penumbras. Penumbra is sort of, if you have a shadow, there's the umbra, the dark area. And then there's the penumbra, the sort of fuzzy area around the dark area. That's our right to privacy. The umbra is the explicit rights listed in the First, Fourth, and Fifth Amendments, and the penumbra is the sort of extra shadow cast by them. Now, that was initially put into effect in the case Griswold versus Connecticut, which was about married couples' right to use contraceptives. This later got applied in the case of Roe v. Wade, 1973, which created a legal right to abortion. This right was questioned potentially in the Dobbs decision. Certainly, the Dobbs decision in 2022, not 2020, 2022, overturned our right to abortion. However, it did not overturn our right to privacy, though it did question the sort of expansive definition of privacy as a fundamental right and privacy as protecting certain other rights. So we're seeing that the right to privacy may start to be questioned a little by the court. So it's kind of interesting time because we're raising all these questions again, and we're going to have to see how the court decides on them. There are some cases coming up that might give us a clearer idea.